Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, I wanted to do a very dark, very smoky kind of full glam makeup tutorial using all drugstore products. So if you're interested in all the products that I'm going to be using today, I'm going to have them all listed down below in the description box. So if you're interested in that, just keep watching. Alright, so we're going to start with the eyes today. As you can see, I've zoomed you in so you can get a nice close-up, so if you want to recreate this look, you can. Today, I remembered to bring my mirror. So for today's drugstore palette, we're going to be using the Morphe Bronzed Mocha 25B palette. It just looks like this. Basically, I just want to go for a really dark purple vampy kind of eyeshadow because this is the lipstick that I want to use at the end. Very pretty. So I'm definitely going to go in with this color here. Probably this shimmer, and then, I don't know, just a couple of other ones to help deepen it up, and then I want to do a big wing as well. So I did already prime my eyes using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. I did say fully drugstore, and though this product isn't fully drugstore, I do have a couple other great recommendations that I'm going to leave down below. I just want to use this one up before I go and purchase another one because I don't need 2 eyeshadow primers in my collection at one time. 17 eyeshadow palettes though, completely different story. So I'm just going to go in with my Morphe M441 brush and just use this top lightest pink shade, and then I'm going to move into this shade after. Now when I'm done with the eyeshadow, I am going to go in with my concealer brush and just clean up all these edges to make it one straight line. So you can just be as messy as you want in the outer corner because we're just going to clean it up at the end with concealer anyway. Next I'm going to take my M550 brush and go in with this shade right here. Now even though we're going to go in with a lot of darker colors, it is still really important that we lay down that base transition shade so that those dark colors have something to blend into. Next, I'm going to go in with my Morphe M39 and go in with this dark purple shade and just blend it out on that corner V. I hear you.
Okay, I'm going to try and be quiet.
Are you still playing your game?
Yeah, why? I'm just dead. That sucks. Love you.
Okay, so once I have that laid, I'm just going to go in with my M505 brush again just to blend the two together. So now that I have that all blended out, I'm just going to try and deepen up the outer V right there, but I still want to keep all that purple in really tight. So to do that, I'm just going to mix the purple shade in this really dark brown, and that'll just add some richness back into the brown. And for that, I'm just using my Morphe M321 brush. We look crazy now. Alright, so as you can see, blending is really just a lot of switching brushes in and out and then trying to figure out what works best. It does take a lot of time to do, and a lot of the YouTube edits shorten it down to look like it's really fast. So just know that if you feel like you're blending forever, it's because you are. So what I like to do is really just bounce between all the different brushes that I had and figure out what I needed at the moment to make the blend look perfect. It's not only just use this brush for this thing and use this brush for this thing. You know, you can use your brushes for whatever color you want, whatever part of the look you want. Whatever makes it work. That's what I say. Whatever makes it work. Also, I look crazy with all this purple under my eyes right now. It'll look better when it's cleaned up, just not yet. So now that I'm happy with the blend, I'm just going to use my concealer to do a cut crease so that the sparkly shimmer shadows has something to stand up on. So for that, I'm going to use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer and the e.l.f. Concealer Brush. I'm just going to go along my lid where I want the cut crease to be and carve it out. The hardest part about trying to do a cut crease is trying to match both the sides, and I never can, so I just kind of give up halfway through and end up with something like this. But the best tip I have for cut creases is using your finger afterwards and going over and tapping off any of the excess product. Also using your finger to tap out that harsh line between the shadow and the concealer so that it's easier to blend on top of. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this middle shade here all over the lid and just tap it in with my finger. That color ended up being way more golden bronze than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to try and find something that's a little more purple, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with my ColourPop Give It To Me Straight palette, and I'm just going to go in with the shade Candid right here and tap it all over my lid over top of that bronzy shade and hope that it brings some more purple back into it. Okay, so now I'm pretty happy with the shimmer color. It's not the best, it's not exactly what I wanted. I ended up mixing the shade Forthright and Be Blunt and tapping that over top of all the other colors that are already on my eyelid. Now if I were to do this again, I'd probably just go in with the shade Be Blunt, maybe mix it with a little bit of Upfront to make it a little bit brighter than this shade, but overall I think it looks okay. Now to mix the shimmer shade back in with the purple and to deepen up some of the purple that we lost by blending out the shimmer, I'm just going to go in with that same purple again that we used from the Morphe palette and just pack it on right here with my MR39 brush. Okay, and last but not least for the eyeshadow, at least for the top, I'm gonna go in with this nice bright shade right here and just put it on my inner corner and right underneath my eyebrow right there. So I just hit my highlight there with this Sonia Kashuk small eyeshadow brush. Okay, now I'm going to clean up all that follow and the outer corner there. I'm just using a makeup wipe. You can use either normal concealer or a makeup wipe or micellar water. Just don't use eyeshadow remover or oil-based makeup remover because it will start to break down the eyeshadow that you want to stay on your lid and it's going to start making it look really scratchy and not good, so just stick with one of the above. So now it's time for eyeliner. I want to go in with a thick dramatic black winged liner on the top, so for that I'm going to be using my Essence Super Precise Liquid Eyeliner in black. Wish me luck. I'm trying to get better doing it on camera and not leaving camera, but I'm so used to resting my elbows on something, so maybe I'll just bring my knee up and rest my arms on that. That one looks pretty good. Let's try and match it on the other side. Good luck. How's that? Not too shabby. See how they're a little bit dramatic, a little bit long, a little bit saucy. Okay, so now I'm just gonna move on to the face and then I'm gonna finish up the eyes once I'm done this. So I'm just gonna zoom you guys back out now and finish up the rest. Okay, so to start off my base makeup, I already put my SPF on a long time ago. So I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. That's my mirror. Okay, so once that's on, I'm going to be using my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer in 00B Light. Yeah, this is a little bit light for me, but all my foundations are. So I'm just going to be using it off of a palette. I'm just going to put out, if it works. Are we broken? No, I just used you. Are you broken? Why? Why have you forsaken me? Okay, well, we'll start with that, but we're definitely going to need more. And I'm just going to be going with my Real Techniques Ultimate Buffing Brush and just put that all over the face. That might be too light. So I'm going to be using my PS My Perfect Color Perfect Finish Foundation in a shade that's way too dark for me. Now, I bought this because, like I've mentioned a few times, I can't shade match myself for the life of me, so I needed a foundation that was way too dark so that I could mix it in with my foundations that were way too light. That looks a bit better. I'm gonna go in with my spongy and just tap over it to try and erase all the streaks that I seem to have left on my face. Next, I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer and just put that right under the eyes. And yeah, I am putting more because I am doing a full glam look. And I'm going to highlight. I low-key just realized my lips are stained purple from my wine for this entire video. So after that, I'm going to go in with my Coty Airspun Loose Face Setting Powder and just set all over my face. Alright, so next for blush, bronzer, and highlight, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze Bronzer, the e.l.f. Priming Blush in Always Rosy, and the Makeup Revolution Highlighter Reload in Just My Type. For my bronzer, I'm just going to be using the Real Techniques Blush Brush. Okay, so I finished my blush, bronzer, and highlight and my lipstick, but because today is the worst day ever, the camera decided to stop filming. So for the lipstick, I just used my Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour in the shade Relentless Ruby. So to finish up under my eyes, I'm just going to be going back in with my Morphe palette using this Real Techniques large smudge brush, and I'm just going to be mixing this shade and smudge it underneath my lower lash line, and then I'm going to go in with my Morphe 321 brush and smudge it all out. Alright, now for mascara, I used the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in black. Alright, and next I'm going to be going in on the lower waterline in this Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in Silky Nude. This is just going to make my eyes look a little bit brighter since I have small eyes and all this dark eyeshadow on. Alright, and I'm going to finish it all off with the Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Mist Setting Spray. Alright, and that's the end of the makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed this fall-inspired vampy dark purple makeup look. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what your favorite part was, or if you have any future video suggestions. I'm always open to new ideas. So make sure you subscribe to my channel for new videos, and share this video with any of your friends if you think it's something that they'd like. I hope to see you again here next week. Bye!